Oh man, we had a great day. Everybody was coming by, and so happened this SUV pulled up, and it was 5 guys in there, looking really good, and they started hollering at me and laughing at my sign. So they says, "I want some Ghetto sauce. How much is Ghetto sauce?" I told them what it was: 5 for the pints, 7 for the quart. "Is it any good?" They said. I said, "Yeah." "Well, who says so?" I said, "Me, Freddie Lee." So he said, "Well, bring it here." So I went over to the car because traffic was bagged up. Went over to the car and I held it inside, and they was just laughing. And I looked in the back seat. Right behind the driver was Arnold Palmer. And he grabbed it, and they just looked at it, and they just laughed, and said, "Okay," gave me a thumbs up, and they pulled off. So, you know, that was a great time for me right then and there, you know.
Lieutenant Randy Prickett, Lieutenant over Special Operations, been on the Richmond County Sheriff's Department for 22 years.
Who bought it?
The National owns all this.
They bought this?
Oh, they own everything down except for that temple right there. Yeah. That temple right there, I think it's the Scottish Rite Temple, I believe.
Oh, all right.
So, yeah. That's beautiful, ain't it? Well, we're not going to stop them. I mean, if it's their property and they want to park cars, as long as they're not hindering traffic doing it, we're okay. The ones that you see selling the drinks out on the street, they have to have a temporary business license. As long as everything's in order and they're not harassing people, we're okay with it. I mean, you know, that's really, it's a good atmosphere to have. It's a fair type atmosphere, which is good. You know, the people feel good.
I don't know, I saw some that were pretty far away. I would not want to drive all the way.
Oh, Lord, no. I've had guys drive from New Mexico one time for 1 day of practice.
For one day? A practice?
Jason Tyler here from Augusta, Georgia.
I'm Miranda Gibson. I'm from Augusta as well.
We're just trying to basically round up some cash out here, you know, parking some cars for Masters Week. Unfortunately, the traffic's kind of died down since they moved the front gate from Washington to Berkman's Road. Everybody through here used to get $20 a car. Now we're at 10 or less, depending on what day it is. But
you still can get some cash if you know what you're doing.
It's still fun, something to do.
Yeah.
Just make a little extra money on the side.
There we go. Let's get this Beamer. I was up at Washington trying to direct traffic this way, and it was working pretty well, and then we had a little setback, so.
Yeah, as soon as the price drops, I get her off Washington Road because we're not working for someone else.
Still had to crank up. I have like a line from this badge holder here. Oh my god. I have a V from like, because I want to pull up everything. Well, the first day I had my hair down, so I was white here but red right here. My name is Carissa Cole and I'm from Augusta State, and I'm out here at the Masters selling badge holders this week. Good evening. Would you like to buy a badge holder?
I don't know, how much?
5. Yes.
They're very convenient though.
They're no better up there.
How much for 4?
20.
You're supposed to discount it.
And once your badges, we saw people running after their badges yesterday.
Blowing away?
Yes.
I'm going to buy one. I don't care about them.
You're smart as
Let's
that
see how
thing.
it fits.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. What, can you say that again?
Let's see how it
I'm
fits.
smarter than that.
You're smart.
Going into the tournament?
Oh no, I've never been actually into the Masters tournament before.
Why not?
Just never had a ticket.
I'm going to throw all those away, Camille. This is Aaron Perez at Augusta National. We're here selling badge holders for people going in with badges to the Masters.
Sets your badge holders apart from the other badge holders?
I feel like it's number one, professionalism and quality of the badge holders. You'll get some people out here that are, they're selling large plastic holders with a lot less quality of the strings and the attachments to them. And we're just about helping people out. That's really what it is. It's not about just making money. It's about honestly providing a service. Last year, had an 8-year-old boy come out the front gate crying with his dad because he lost his ticket. And they don't show mercy in there. When you don't have a ticket, you don't get to stay in there. So this is an example of our badge holders. These are our business license. Everybody in our, we're totally legal, legit. Everybody's got a business license, sales tax certificate. We do everything by the books. We cooperate with everybody in the Masters. We don't go inside the parking areas. We don't stop traffic. We try to cooperate with everything that they request. These are the perfect size. They're not too big, not too small. They'll hold any badge. They'll last long enough.
And the string component of it?
The string component, the clasp, is not an easy releasing clasp. We've had people that want to buy them and they'll come up and tug trying to break it first to make sure. And it's a very steady thing. We've never had any complaints about it. And last year, I've had some people come back this year that bought them from me last year. They come back and said it was the best $5 insurance policy they've made on tickets. In the last 8 years, it's become a larger market. From my understanding, when they first started, it was just them. It was pretty much you just stand on the corner, hold up the badge. In the last 8 years, now there's groups of 50 that come out here. There's a gentleman that's got a group of about 50 kids that he brings out and they sell. So I mean, there's a lot of groups now doing it, and even individuals come out and just do it on their own.
Obviously, you guys make a pretty good profit on it. You wouldn't be out here doing it that much. I mean, how's it with the kids, the breakdown? You guys have kids with like...
They make commission basically, and it's definitely good. Around here, that's when spring break is their week off of school is during Masters Week. So a lot of people want to find work to do during Masters Week in Masters or somewhere else, and this is a chance for them to, step up and make a few bucks on their week off.
To those naysayers that say that this might be Washington Road's version of a sweatshop, what do you say?
Oh, I say in some instances they could be right. In some instances you've got people that don't have business licenses, young kids, and they are trying to extort that to make a buck. And we try to help the police officers and ask people that we see selling, do you have a business license? Are you allowed to be out here? And that's something that we deal with each and every year. But as you can see, we do. We make sure we follow the legitimate guidelines that are necessary so that we're able to do what we do.